A university is not something that one simply opens, like a savings account or a jar of pickles. Any self-respecting academic institution was doubtlessly opened long ago by dignified people who wore bowler hats and spoke via subtitle. The world is a creation of the past, and it is our job to keep it all going and try not to touch anything.
Frequently asked questions. Your food is cold because the oven wasn't on. Frequently asked questions. No, I've not seen your frog. Students are reminded that you came here on purpose. Now taking students for Scientography.
I'm DJ Shorts, the host giving you the most on campus radio. It's been too long, and I've been dying to play this next song. See if you notice what they do on the 9th bar in the 2nd verse. Oh, it's really something. We'll be back after this.
Students should check in before trying to learn. Starting in the science lab. Welcome to the start of a new year. I'll be your host. Hello. Frequently asked questions. No, I will not be your friend. Education is non-refundable.
Who even goes to the student union? When I want a milkshake, I don't want a pint of Milkmaid. It's so artificial. I just can't take it anymore. I'd much rather go a little off the beaten path and try something local. And preferably very lumpy. Anything from the stomach churner dairy and smuggly is sure to be nice and separated. Now that's a milkshake.
Unattended sandwiches will be eaten by me. Please change your passwords. Sorry. There's a fly in here. Photography lecture, starting now.
And now, a segment about a student taking an exam. Bertie had been up all night preparing for an important test. He'd done the revision, he'd set his alarms, but then, some hours later, disaster struck. It was as he finished his paper that he realised he hadn't been using a pen. He thought he was dotting I's and crossing T's, but sadly, he was just making gestures with his hand over a piece of paper. It's a nightmare for so many of us, but today it was Bertie's reality.
Students are asked not to ask questions. This is a test announcement, not a real announcement. Students are reminded that this is the fun part. Visitors should be checked in and then removed immediately.
New from Smell My Cash. Being a student is hard enough. The least we could do is give you loads of money. Smell My Cash for students. Sure, you have to pay it back, but that's future you's problem.
If it's not on your CV, it didn't happen. Not to me. Warning, stupid questions will make you look stupid. Skills are non-transferable.
You've been waiting for this, and now you have. I'm finally going to talk about the boogie nights. I'm sure I didn't need to tell you that I was actually in on the group of funky nights very, very early. And I thought they were a real bright spot in the county's music scene. But I must say, I'm just not enjoying them as much these days. I mean, really. I know I like them, but they just shouldn't be this popular. Another perfectly excellent obscure band ruined by too many fans. It's just selfish. It really is.
Students are reminded that there's no such thing as free time. We're sorry, better than you. Oh, sorry, that's mine. If you hear this, please drink some water. Thank you. Doctor, return to the hospital. Thank you. Tuition fees may be spent on administrative bonuses. smoking on campus. Thank you.
Sir Nigel Bickleworth on 2 Point Radio. Welcome to 2 Point Radio, where it's a great day. Why? Because I, Sir Nigel Bickleworth, am talking into a microphone. Can you feel it? Can you hear me? Is this thing on? Really, Dennis, if this is off again, I'm going to come in there and dunk you like a biscuit. We'll check that I'm on the air and be back with more sumptuous sound wave salaciousness after this.
Students are reminded to set reminders. Ask questions. No, your chicken should not be pink. Staff are reminded to care about students. Staff are reminded that dogs don't eat homework.
Why is it that the youth of today believe they can churn out a radio show from the comfort of their toilet seats? The all. In my day, one had to work for years making sandwiches and polishing the communication tower before they even let you touch a microphone. There's more to radio than ability, charm, and technological literacy. Eager little autodidacts, the lot of them.
We are approaching the end of the academic year. Try not to worry. Enjoy your summer. I know I will. Results are in. Wow, didn't we do well? The summer is a good time to relax and prepare for next year. Tuition fees are expensive, and education is priceless.
My darling, albeit slack-jawed, nephew Kevin ushered me through cyberspace and into the world of video games. Yes, I played the latest entry in the popular Meat Wizard franchise for Sir Nigel reviews. I was lost, I was cold, I was scared. The controller was sticky and the subject matter obscene. While I'm unsurprised that it appeals to the desensitized youth of today, I'll tell you what I told that chap in the deli. No one needs that much ham. One magical gem out of a possible 5.
University gives you a bright future and clouds it with debt. stocks doesn't mean what you think it means. To be inspirational. Plagiarism is not a belief system.
You want to make stacks of easy cash, but reading about stocks is really boring. Invest in Bunglecoin. It's like other fictional cryptocurrency, but with 40% less saturated fat.
Announcement. The campus just got bigger, not necessarily better. Frequently asked questions. Yes, we are testing you. If you don't know where your class is it really worth going?
To the news and the controversies surrounding Education Minister HarleyQuinnsMrj, who allegedly blew his nose on official government documents. Stories like this are scandalous. It's perfectly clear to me that a group of students have fabricated the images somehow, and yet this poor minister faces all manner of backlash and public murmurings. And why? Because he was photographed doing something? I know a witch hunt when I see one.
Janitor required in lecture theatre. Welcome to the start of a new year. I'll be your host. Hello. Welcome, new students. We're more afraid of you than you are of us. Now taking students for virtual normality. Students are reminded that I'm not your mum. Students are reminded that some grades are personal.
It tends to be a one-way affair, this relationship of ours, and that's how it should be. What do you know about radio, after all? Almost nothing, I'd imagine. Still, it's time for that rare occasion where we put you, the listener, at the center of things. I am the aunt to ease your agony, the balm to abate what bites you, the A to all your cues. I am listening. Oh, and we're out of time. We'll get to your problems after this, all right? All right.
The administrator is reminded to stay hydrated. students should pretend that they're listening. Students are reminded to have the time of their lives.
It's time for Agony Answers with me, Sir Nigel Bickleworth. This week's problem is from student Felony Bogdropper, who writes, I've got loads of work but can't concentrate with all the noise in my flat. Well, Felony, I advise that you try a change of scenery. Work in the study. Write in the billiard room, mill about in the converted mill, why, read in the scullery. Your home is your castle. Utilize all of its many, many nooks and crannies. That's what got me through the hard times.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water, remember? Asked questions. You can't have an Students are reminded to be in two places at once.
you like what you hear? Of course you do. So why not call in and let our producers know? Recent research suggests that over 97% of our listeners are incidental. That is, hearing by accident rather than intent. Collateral Johnnies, if you will. Nevertheless, I have faith that each radio segment, like a juicy needle in a haystack of filth, is found by someone, somewhere. Well done to you, today's deliberate listener.
Hard work may or may not pay off. The more you revise, the longer you've been revising. Students are reminded to find themselves. Unattended sandwiches will be eaten by me. This is a test announcement, not a real announcement. Students are reminded to be in 2 places at once.
You've taken your medication because it's time for the Harrison Wolf Show here on 2 Point Radio, and it's gonna be a wild ride. Yo, and hello. It's Harrison Wolf coming at you with the dulcet sounds of the underground. We've got a good one for you today, but first, I should probably turn some lights on. Fully Enlightened Radio, coming up next.
Students are reminded to have the time of their lives. The campus is expanding, even more than usual. Return to the hospital. Thank you. Frequently asked questions. No, you can't have an extension.
A lot of people ask me, Harrison, what can I do to be more subversive? And I say, first things first, you gotta throw out that question. There's nothing less punk than asking for instructions. You gotta take out the toy, burn the manual, and use the box to make yourself a groovy fort. That being said, today I'll be dishing out some details on how to be a more subversive you.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water, remember? packed in and then removed immediately. Announcement. Hitting the books doesn't mean what you think it means.
Hey, roll with me here. Hey, that's why when I wake up, I like a big bowl of pasta and a tall lemonade. Take that, establishment.
The campus has opened a new building. Good for us. Skills are non-transferable. Education is non-refundable.
how do you follow up the best-selling album in two-point county history with even more music?
Even more. Let's go.
Jasmine Odyssey presents Even More.
Fish out of water, bigger than before. She's writing even more.
No unauthorized talking on campus. Thank you. Frequently asked questions. No, I've not seen your frog. It's almost the end of the academic year, in case you hadn't noticed. Tuition fees may be spent on administrative bonuses.
It's a great way to express your individuality. Some people go to a lot of effort, and I can dig that. There was a time when the Wolfman spent a lot of time on his outwardness. But that all changed when I accidentally put on mismatched shoes the morning after a party, and the compliments started rolling in. I've gotten dressed in the dark ever since. Just you, the void, and something that could be a sleeve or a trouser leg. Live dangerously, my dudes.
The summer is a good time to relax and prepare for next year. Enjoy your summer. I know I will. End-of-year results are now available. No unauthorized panicking. Students are reminded that you came here on purpose. You students should make a good first impression. No pressure. The timetable has now been published. Schedule your lives accordingly.
I like to do one thing every day that chills me to my core. It puts the key in anarchy, or it's the key to anarchy or something. Anyway, it's important. This morning, I ate some chocolate mousse that had been counted for days. Was I scared? Of course I was. I'd pushed the limits. I'd broken their rules. They don't want you to eat the warm mousse, my friends. And isn't that reason enough?
Distracted students should pretend that they're listening. Students are reminded that some grades are personal. We're sorry for the litter that you... Oh, sorry, that's mine.
Questions are a great tool for unraveling the mysteries of life. Questions like, where's the bathroom? And, can I have a bite? But questions can also daze and confuse. Next time someone puts you on the spot, throw it back at them with a, I don't know, do you? Whoa, man, that'll change a person.
Hard work may or may not pay off. There's a fly in here. The more you revise, the longer you've been revising.
I'll leave you with the first and last rule to a subversive life. A healthy disdain for authority. I go home 5 minutes early every day just to show the boss that's what's up. Sometimes I even come in on my day off. They don't know up from down. That's how I like it. You don't have to listen to nobody. Should you listen to me? Where's the bathroom? Have a bite? Think about it.
Students are asked not to ask questions. Warning, stupid questions will make you look stupid. If you don't know where your class is it really worth going? Security breach. Please change your passwords. Sorry. Students are reminded to set reminders. Administrator is reminded to stay hydrated. University gives you a bright future and clouds it with debt.
Yes, it's that time again. Initiation week. We'll be trying to see through the hazing as every club, society and group with matching hats gets together to welcome their newest members by, well, sort of harassing them a bit.
Frequently asked questions. No, your chicken should not be pink. students are reminded to find themselves.
It's time for an Initiation Week tip from our resident student expert, Maggie Watmore. I join every club because I don't want to miss out on any potentially precious campus experience. Unfortunately, quite a lot of the events do clash, but if you make a schedule and run really fast between them, you can do it all. You might be known as the person that comes late and leaves running before the end, but you know, it's important to leave an impression.
Staff are reminded to care about students. If you hear this, please drink some water. Thank you. We are approaching the end of the academic year. Try not to worry. Year is starting soon. Was there anything we wanted to do? End of year results published. Now.
We're back with our Initiation Week special and how to handle it with style. Initiation Week provides all of us with a lot of choices. But I wanted to take the time to remind you that you don't have to choose any of them. There's something so overdone about clubs on campus, don't you think? Haven't we all had enough backgammon and volleyball? Fun doesn't have to be organized.
academic year is now over. If it's not on your CV, it didn't happen. Not to me. New students should make a good first impression. No pressure. Announcement. The timetable is now live. Frequently asked questions. Your food is cold because the oven wasn't on.
New to the Cromley student range. Fish in a box. We at Cromley have been serving fish to 2 Point County for over 10 years. It's a proud tradition, and now it's a tradition in a box. Easy to cook. Wow! Tasty to eat. Wow! You're not sure what it is, but it's definitely in a box. Just like Mama used to make.
Students are reminded that this is the fun part.